Hello everybody. Well, you're looking at here is I have two abandoned things to show you. This is not abandoned, but this is a disappearing way of life that used to be popular in the 60s, 70s, into the 80s. Japan would build these blocks of apartments like this, and people would live like this. Would have their little storage areas down there, and we still have big apartment buildings here, but it's not quite like this. These almost institution-looking places. But it's not what I wanted to show you. Beside this little road here, I found a little pair of some stairs here, and it's helpful to glance up at least, and if not glance up, look up or go up and see what's up there. And I found indeed something interesting, something abandoned, so to speak, an old graveyard. Check this out. No, there's actually more abandoned. There's an abandoned rail line up there too for the tram. The stones seem to go up further as well. There seem to be more stones up here, although I don't see graves up there. Seems like the graves have all been assembled here. Some very old-looking graves. Look at those. Just simple rocks. No, I don't see any marks on them. Well, this one certainly does have what appears to be. Can you see the outline of a big X? Can you see that? Isn't that curious? Sure, I don't imagine it's an X. It's probably a remnant of some other symbol there. This rock is cracking. You can see there, it won't be long. For that one, the marks are pretty much all off of this. Not much in the way of kanji there. Exfoliation there, coming apart. These graves probably date from the Meiji period, maybe earlier than the Meiji period. Meiji period being 1868 to 1912, possibly older than that. It was the Edo period, the feudal period as well. These are probably individual grave markers. It wasn't until about the early part of the 20th century that Japanese started to cremate their dead and interred them in collective graves. Before that, the Japanese were buried individually, like we do in the West. And some of these older tombs represent individuals. You can see how it's got this little area down here, this depression where they pull the water up. They put water in there. See that there have been offerings of flowers here on these little flower stands here. So someone has been taking care of them. So abandoned may not be the right word to use here, but certainly nearly so, or nearly forgotten or abandoned. This is a Jizo statue. Very, very common statue to see in graveyards. Sometimes you'll see a Jizo for the entire grave, for the art itself, or you'll see Jizos for individuals. These appear to be somewhat newer. Here's a farmer going by. Didn't even see me, or at least he didn't acknowledge me. So these seem to be somewhat newer graves over here, that we have chronologically from old to new, and then an abandoned farm tram going up here. So there's a farm, an abandoned farm, but there's somewhere. I'll leave this grave in peace as I found it. Step on back down. This area here has lots and lots of graves. This is a very old area here in terms of habitation. I found graves along here. In fact, that's particularly what I came here for, was to see if I could find more graves. So probably I'll find more for two as well. Take care. Have a good day, everyone.